Record. Alright. Hey y'all. Hero here. I think this is going to be my middle of the night rant. I don't rant very often. Okay, I'm fine, not enough. Do you ever feel like sometimes maybe your life's out of control? That maybe everything you thought you once believed in really isn't what you believed in. The things that you try to do to make the world a better place, is it all in vain? And if so, why do we try so hard? I don't know. Right now I don't know much about anything. And I don't like when I get to this spot. Because this is the spot where I started my channel many years ago. And it was talking about being bipolar and what that was like. Yes, I've come a long way since then. A lot of things in my life have changed since then, for the good, for the bad. But tonight, I just came to a road. It just came to a halt. Running around my house, trying to clean things up, and feeling like I got nowhere. Nowhere. Just spinning my wheels is what it felt like. I don't like that spot. I don't like spinning my wheels. I like being confident in who I am and why I'm who I am. And tonight, I'm looking around in disorder. I don't like disorder. I don't like a lot of things right now. You know, we've been talking a lot in here about me having my teeth taken out and everything. To tell you the truth, I hate it. I hate it because it was caused by disease. I hate taking my teeth out. I can't eat. I can't eat. Isn't that what teeth are for? To bite, to gnaw, to... I can't eat. I know I haven't given enough time. It's not about how it looks. It's not. It's about how it makes you feel. Not in control. You bite into a sandwich, you think you're going to take a bite, and you don't. You finally get your bottom teeth in, and they don't fit right. They're huge. It's big for my mouth. I told them that from the beginning, and nobody listened to me, of course. But I think what's at the root of the problem I'm angry. And I'm angry at the church. Go figure. I was raised in the church. We've been in ministry for 20-some years. Today's my 37th anniversary. My husband's not here, of course. we try to fill our lives up with things that don't really matter. We think that it will take care of that spot inside of you, and it doesn't. And then you see younger people that are so lost. And I'm like, where is the church? What does it stand for anymore? Does it stand for anything? Is it a clique? I'm beginning to think so. And if you don't belong in that clique, then do you go look for another church? I've always believed that if you weren't getting something out of church, then you weren't putting into church. Not true. When I go to church, I give 100% to God. But sometimes that's not enough for the church. I know I'm being very blunt here. I'm probably going to get myself into some trouble. But gosh dang it. Sometimes when God gives you talents and dreams and passions, and you're not able to let it out in a place that you feel or want to feel the safest and share what you have because it's not your season yet or it's not your time yet, I don't get that. And I'm not talking about, someone who wants to, who thinks they can play the piano, whoever, and can only play till 6. I wish that were true. How are we supposed to use the God-given gifts when we are stopped at every road sign, even if it's saying go to us? If you don't fit, then you don't fit. Sometimes I think people just don't get me. Maybe I don't get me. I don't know. Maybe nothing I'm saying is making any sense to any of you. Frankly, right now, I don't really give a crap. Because right now, where I'm sitting is a really lonely place called home. Everybody thinks that T-Row is. Hi, T-Row's here. How are y'all? And that's who I am inside. It really is. That's who I really am. But when you get stomped on so many times, and you get rejected so many times, and you get back up. I always get back up. I'm not a quitter. Never have been. Maybe I'd be better off if I was. What do you think? And then there's the old bipolar thing that everybody likes to blame it on. When you're not acting according to how they think you should act, they're like, oh no, that bipolar thing's just really acting up in her again. I'm sure that plays a role. But sometimes people like to use that as an excuse to exclude you from things. If you have a blemish or a past, sometimes I want to tear you down. No, I am the eternal optimist. I always have been. And I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse these days, honestly. I just don't know what normal to think anymore. About anything. About me, about God. I've never once in my life questioned this. Not once. I know when it began. Over a year ago. Sometimes people hurt you and they don't realize it. And they hurt you so bad and so deep. And that wound never gets healed. It's like a sore that you pick at and pick at and pick at, and you try to figure it out. And you can't. You just know there's a hole in your heart somewhere, and you can't figure out how to fill it up. And maybe we're not supposed to. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers to life. I don't have all the answers to God. I don't have all the answers for me. I can help anybody else. I can listen to them, and I can be helpful, but I don't know who to turn to when it's me, because I don't know how to explain what I'm going through. And sometimes I don't think people can handle what's going in this head. You know, thank goodness that God's not that way. If God was truly in control of the churches today, He'd be appalled. He'd be ashamed. I don't know. I know I'm rambling. I know I'm venting. I don't know what else to do. It's always helped when I've talked. Even if I'm just talking to myself in this little box. This little box. Yeah. Because that's what I feel like I'm in. This box. Well, that's enough ranting for one night. Hope you all have a great week. Great day tomorrow. Today. I love you all. I'm praying for you. And I'm asking you to pray for me. That I can figure out some things that are going through my head. So, T-Row. Over and out.